So yeah, most people work hard their entire lives and never break the six-figure ceiling. They follow the same rules, chase the same opportunities, and wonder why their bank account doesn't grow. Now, what if I told you there's a proven playbook used by the world's highest earners that flips everything you think you know about money on its head? Today, you're going to learn exactly how top earners think, act, investment, and invest their money so that you don't just make more. You keep more, grow more, and scale your income faster than you ever imagined. Success begins in the mind. High-income earners don't stumble into wealth by accident. They cultivate a mindset that consistently identifies opportunities, manages risk, and maximizes growth potential. The foundation of this mindset is discipline, curiosity, and a willingness to challenge conventional thinking about money. While most people react emotionally to financial decisions, top earners operate with intention. They understand that wealth is not merely about the numbers in a bank account, but about the habits, beliefs, and strategies that drive those numbers. Developing a money mindset means learning to think like an investor rather than a consumer. It means prioritizing long-term wealth over short-term gratification, seeing challenges as opportunities, and approaching risk with calculated confidence rather than fear. At its core, mastering your money mindset involves shifting your focus from earning alone to growing what you earn. Many people equate success with salary increases, promotions, or bonuses, investment, but high-income earners know that relying solely on active income has limits. They understand that the real power lies in compounding knowledge, skills, and financial resources over time. This mindset requires a constant thirst for learning, reading books, following market trends, understanding economic cycles, and observing how top earners structure their finances. Knowledge is the edge that allows you to make smarter decisions, avoid common mistakes, and seize opportunities others overlook. Discipline is another key component. High-income earners are meticulous about tracking their finances, setting clear goals, and creating actionable plans. They do not wait for motivation to strike. They build systems that enforce consistency. Whether it's budgeting, investing, or networking, they apply the same disciplined approach every day, understanding that small and consistent actions compound into massive results over time. Emotional intelligence also plays a crucial role. The ability to detach emotions from financial decisions, to remain patient during market volatility, and to resist impulsive spending separates those who grow wealth from those who simply earn a paycheck. Another hallmark of a high-income mindset is an abundance mentality. Rather than viewing money as finite investment, top earners see it as a tool to create more opportunities. They believe that wealth creation is not zero-sum, and that helping others, investing in scalable ventures, and sharing knowledge can expand both their financial and personal impact. This mindset fosters creativity, resilience, and resourcefulness. They are comfortable taking calculated risks, experimenting with new ideas, and learning from failure rather than fearing it. Every setback is reframed as a lesson, and every success as a stepping stone toward the next level of growth. High-income earners also focus on value creation. They understand that the faster you can deliver value to the world, the faster your wealth grows. This means leveraging skills, time, and resources to solve problems, improve lives, or create efficiencies that others are willing to pay for. The mindset here is clear: investment. Don't work for money. Make money work for you by creating something valuable that can scale beyond your own time and effort. It's about thinking in terms of systems, products, or businesses that operate independently of your daily labor while still generating revenue. Finally, cultivating a money mindset requires self-awareness and adaptability. Markets, industries, and technologies evolve constantly, and high earners stay ahead by remaining flexible and responsive. They question assumptions, test new strategies, and continuously refine their approach to money. They recognize that stagnation is the enemy of wealth, and they actively seek growth, not just in income, but in skills, networks, and opportunities. By mastering your money mindset, you set the stage for everything else in the high-income playbook. Investment. It becomes the lens through which you evaluate every decision, the engine that drives your financial growth, and the compass that guides you toward consistent, scalable wealth. Relying on a single source of income is one of the biggest financial mistakes that keeps most people trapped in a cycle of limited earning potential. High-income earners understand this implicitly. They don't just work for money, they build systems that allow money to work for them. The foundation of this approach is diversifying income streams, creating multiple channels that generate revenue simultaneously, and strategically allocating time and resources to maximize growth without sacrificing personal well-being. The key is to create a portfolio of income sources that balance risk and reward, ensuring that even if one stream slows down, others continue to grow, creating financial stability and freedom. The first step toward building multiple income streams is identifying identifying your skills, resources, and opportunities that can generate revenue beyond your primary job. Many high earners start with side businesses or freelancing, leveraging expertise in areas where they already have a competitive edge. This could be consulting, online services, digital products, or even content creation. The goal is to turn skills and knowledge into monetizable assets. By treating these ventures with the same professionalism and discipline as a full-time job, you not only increase your income, but also gain the experience needed to scale them into larger, more sustainable revenue sources. Investing is another critical pillar of diversified income. High earners don't just save, they put money to work strategically across asset classes such as stocks, real estate, and alternative investments. The purpose is to generate passive income that grows over time, compounding both wealth and knowledge. Stocks provide liquidity and the potential for significant appreciation, while real estate offers cash flow and long-term value growth. Alternative investments, such as private businesses or startups, present higher risk but the possibility of exponential returns. By spreading investments across multiple areas, you reduce dependence on a single source and protect yourself from market volatility, investment, while simultaneously creating multiple avenues for income growth. Automation and delegation play an essential role in managing these multiple streams effectively. High-income earners understand that time is their most valuable asset. They design systems to handle repetitive tasks, outsource operations that don't require personal oversight, and leverage technology to scale income sources efficiently. This approach allows them to focus on strategy, growth, and high-impact activities rather than getting bogged down in daily operations. The more you can automate and delegate, the more income streams you can manage without sacrificing quality of life or burning out. Strategic networking is another crucial element in optimizing income streams. Opportunities often arise through relationships, partnerships, and collaborations. High earners actively expand their network, seeking mentors, peers, and collaborators who can open doors to new ventures, investment opportunities, or business ideas. Networking is not just about socializing. It's a deliberate strategy to access information, resources, investment, and deals that are not available to the average person. Each connection has the potential to create a new income stream, whether through joint ventures, referral partnerships, or mentorship guidance that accelerates financial growth. High-income earners also understand the importance of testing and iterating. Not every income stream will succeed immediately, and failure is considered part of the process. They experiment with different ideas, measure results, refine strategies, and scale what works. This iterative approach allows them to identify profitable opportunities faster while minimizing risk. Rather than fearing failure, they treat it as data, a way to learn what works and what doesn't. This mindset ensures continuous growth, keeps income sources fresh, and avoids the stagnation that comes from relying on a single stream of revenue. Ultimately, optimizing income streams is about leveraging skills, time, money, and relationships to create a portfolio of earnings that grows independently of your direct labor. High-income earners recognize that the more diversified and scalable their income, the greater their financial freedom, stability, and ability to pursue meaningful goals. By carefully selecting opportunities, investing intelligently, automating processes, and leveraging relationships, you can construct a robust financial ecosystem that maximizes growth and minimizes risk. This is not just about earning more. It's about building a system that generates wealth consistently, sustainably, and at a level far beyond what a single paycheck could ever provide. High-income earners understand that earning money is only part of the equation. What truly creates lasting wealth is how you deploy that money. As strategic investing is a cornerstone of building high-level financial security and long-term growth. It requires moving beyond emotional reactions and impulsive decisions, instead approaching each investment with a clear plan, thorough research, and an understanding of both risk and reward. While many people save money passively or invest sporadically, top earners actively seek opportunities where capital can grow exponentially over time, focusing on assets that appreciate, generate passive income, or provide leverage to scale wealth. The difference lies in their ability to analyze potential returns objectively and make decisions that align with long-term goals rather than short-term gratification. The first principle of strategic investing is understanding risk and reward. High-income earners don't blindly follow trends or chase hot tips. They evaluate the potential upside against possible downsides, considering factors such as market trends, economic cycles, and personal risk tolerance. Stocks, real estate, businesses, and alternative assets all carry different levels of volatility, liquidity, and growth potential. By carefully assessing each opportunity, high earners allocate resources in a way that balances their portfolio and minimizes exposure to catastrophic losses. They know that avoiding major financial mistakes is just as important as capitalizing on big wins. Another essential component is consistency. A strategic investing is not about timing the market perfectly. It's about creating a disciplined approach that compounds wealth over time. High-income earners often follow a systematic plan, whether it's regular contributions to investment accounts, automated stock purchases, or periodic evaluations of real estate holdings. This consistency ensures that wealth grows steadily and that market fluctuations do not derail long-term objectives. Over time, the compounding effect of both returns and disciplined reinvestment creates a snowball effect that significantly amplifies net worth. Diversification is also critical. High-income earners spread investments across multiple asset classes, industries, and geographies to mitigate risk and capture growth from different sectors. Stocks may provide liquidity and growth potential, while real estate offers tangible assets and passive cash flow. Alternative investments, such as startup, private equity, or cryptocurrency, introduce higher risk, higher reward opportunities. By diversifying strategically, investors reduce dependence on any single market or sector, creating a resilient portfolio capable of weathering economic fluctuations while capturing upside potential wherever it arises. Education is a non-negotiable aspect of strategic investing. Top earners constantly expand their financial knowledge, studying market trends, analyzing company performance, and understanding macroeconomic factors. They stay informed about regulatory changes, emerging industries, and technological innovations that can impact investments. This proactive learning allows them to identify undervalued opportunities, avoid common pitfalls, and make informed decisions that others may overlook. In essence, investing without education is gambling. Investing with knowledge is deliberate wealth creation. Emotional control is another defining trait. Many investors allow fear or greed to dictate decisions, buying high in excitement and selling low in panic. Investment. High-income earners cultivate patience, discipline, and objectivity. They understand that markets fluctuate and that short-term volatility is often an opportunity rather than a threat. By keeping emotions in check and following a strategic plan, they avoid costly mistakes and maintain focus on long-term growth. Every investment decision is evaluated with logic, data, and a clear understanding of how it contributes to overall financial goals. Finally, high-income earners approach investing with scalability in mind. They seek opportunities that not only provide returns today, but can grow exponentially in the future. This could mean reinvesting dividends, expanding real estate portfolios, investment, or funding businesses that multiply income without proportionally increasing effort. The objective is to create assets that work continuously, generating wealth even when they are not actively managing them. Strategic investing transforms money from a passive number into an active engine of financial growth, compounding not just wealth, but freedom and opportunities over time. In short, investing strategically is about being deliberate, disciplined, and educated in how you put money to work. High-income earners understand that wealth is built not just by making money, but by growing it intelligently, consistently, and with a long-term perspective. They combine risk management, diversification, emotional control, and scalability to create a portfolio that grows steadily and sustainably. By following this approach, anyone can move beyond simple earnings to achieve true financial independence, leveraging investments to maximize wealth, security, and freedom. Earning a high income is only part of the journey. Keeping and growing that income is equally important. High-income earners understand that wealth is not just about the dollars coming in. It's about how efficiently you manage structure and protect that money. Lifestyle design and tax efficiency are crucial components of financial success because they allow you to maximize the value of your earnings, reduce unnecessary financial friction, and create a system where money works harder for you than you work for it. Without intentional planning in these areas, even the highest earners can find themselves stressed, overworked, or facing unnecessary tax liabilities that significantly erode their wealth. One of the first steps in designing a high-income lifestyle is evaluating spending patterns. High earners live intentionally, and they align their expenses with long-term goals rather than short-term desires. This doesn't mean living frugally for its own sake. It means prioritizing spending that adds value, enhances productivity, or creates opportunities. For example, investing in education, business tools, or health can directly improve earning potential, while frivolous purchases provide temporary satisfaction but no long-term benefit. By being deliberate with expenditures, investment, you free up resources that can be deployed toward wealth-building activities, creating a cycle where lifestyle choices reinforce financial growth rather than hinder it. Tax efficiency is another critical pillar. High-income earners understand that the government takes a significant portion of earnings if you do not plan proactively. They leverage legal strategies such as tax-advantaged accounts, deductions, credits, and entity structures to reduce liabilities. For example, business owners may structure companies in ways that optimize profits while minimizing personal tax exposure. Investors use retirement accounts, capital gain strategies, and asset location planning to ensure that their money compounds with minimal drag from taxes. Effective tax planning is not about avoidance. It's about being strategic and informed. ensuring that every dollar earned or invested is optimized for growth rather than unnecessarily lost. Automation and systems also play a key role in lifestyle design. High-income earners create routines, workflows, investment, and automated financial processes that reduce the cognitive load of money management. Automatic contributions to savings or investment accounts, scheduled bill payments, and recurring expense tracking allow them to maintain financial discipline without constant effort. This systematic approach frees mental bandwidth for higher value activities such as business development, investing, or skill building. By designing a life where money management is efficient and predictable, high earners can focus on growth while minimizing stress and errors. Another aspect of lifestyle design is time management. Investment wealth is meaningless if it comes at the expense of health, relationships, or personal fulfillment. High earners structure their schedules to maximize productivity and ensure a balance between work, personal development, and leisure. They understand that their time is finite and that high-value activities, networking, learning, strategizing should take priority over low-impact tasks. By aligning daily routines with goals, they not only increase income potential but also improve quality of life, creating a virtuous cycle where energy, focus, and motivation reinforce financial success. High-income earners also focus on scalability in lifestyle choices. They invest in systems and structures that allow them to leverage their time, money, and expertise to generate more income with less active effort. This could include delegating tasks, building passive income streams, investment, or optimizing business operations. The goal is to design a lifestyle where work is efficient, income is diversified, and personal energy is preserved for strategic decision-making. This approach allows wealth to grow independently of daily labor, creating both financial security and freedom to pursue larger ambitions. Finally, high earners continuously reassess and refine their lifestyle and financial strategies. Markets change, tax laws evolve, and personal goals shift. Those at the top remain flexible, evaluating what works and what doesn't, and adjusting systems, investments, and routines accordingly. They treat lifestyle design and tax efficiency as dynamic processes, not one-time tasks, understanding that ongoing optimization is essential to maintaining and growing wealth over the long term. In essence, lifestyle design and tax efficiency are about creating a framework where high earnings translate into long-term wealth, freedom, and fulfillment. By intentionally structuring expenses, automating finances, optimizing taxes, managing time, and scaling activities, high-income earners ensure that their wealth grows efficiently and sustainably. This approach transforms earning money into building a life that not only supports financial goals but enhances personal well-being and long-term opportunity. When combined with a strong money mindset, diversified income streams, and strategic investing, lifestyle design, and tax efficiency complete the playbook for achieving high-level financial success.